Hi, my name is Aison King. I am class of 2020. I'm a senior, majoring in animation and minoring in computer science. I don't remember what I'm doing. I think my favorite thing is definitely the effort that the school goes through to make sure you feel at home, you find a place of belonging. Coming in as a freshman, definitely I found a bunch of communities right away, and LMU kind of pushes you towards those communities to kind of nest yourself in and root yourself in so that you have a steady foundation for the rest of your school year. I wouldn't necessarily call it one thing, but definitely there is a level of startingness, being a self-starter, that I picked up while being here, having to figure out my own research projects and apply for grants and stuff like that through the honors program is something that I really enjoyed doing, because that's a very professional kind of pursuit to go for research and apply and do all this paperwork. I think that was one of the things, just really learning how to push yourself to take care of your own business, honestly. I think LMU does a lot in the same way that they push you to find your place where you belong. They also push you to go further than even they teach you. They push you to find out what you're interested in, find out what you're interested in multiple departments. If you love animation, but you're also a dancer, and you're also take biology classes for whatever reason with that crazy schedule, LMU will find a way for you to synthesize all those things into something that is niche and really serves some purpose in the greater community. I play bass in the old ways. We're like an alt-rock band. We've been together for about 2.5 years. We're all LMU students. It was kind of a long process of building to where we are, but we've since put out a single, an EP. What's next for us, we're actually putting out another single soon, called The One That Got Away. It's gonna be really good, and we're playing a couple shows here and there. Our nearest one is actually Kappa Alpha Theta's Rock the Casa. It's Queen theme, playing Queen covers. It's gonna be really fun. So we'll be playing that, working on new music. We're trying to get an album out hopefully by the end of the year, but Alex is abroad right now, so that might make things difficult for us to get that timeline going. I am currently on a leave for the semester for Magis, the service organization. I'm on leave mainly for thesis reasons, but I'm also an e-board member for the animation club, and I'm a former member of the honors student honors advisory council e-board. Honestly, it's been a lot of confidence. Animation club is kind of my first real experience doing anything business related, as far as communicating with other organizations and doing paperwork and getting clearance for stuff, because we work with a lot of professionals, and we have to make sure that they aren't violating their company interests, stuff like that. So it's been a lot of confidence to kind of being I can do this kind of business thing a little bit, as well as a lot of cool connections, both personally within the club and professionally. My favorite part of being in a service org is probably the service org community. Just all of these different groups and organizations who all have different focuses, different knowledge bases, and even skill sets to an extent. Being able to meet these people and learn from them while we are also in our own orgs, talking about and developing ways to address certain issues is really cool. It's really nice being able to meet people who are passionate about social justice, but in a slightly different field than what you're used to, and the fact that we all come out and support each other at each other's events, like Homeless Understanding Week that Magis does. We always have Bells and Griffins who come and do the sleep outs with us. We'll go do stand out for the library for Bells Domestic Violence Awareness Week and stuff like that. I think it's always been super cool. I always say this with everything. I feel like I'm answering the community or the people for everything, but honestly, that is what it is. Of course, the honors program there's a curriculum and a core, and everyone takes these classes together. But I think being able to have a similar small group of people who are all very academically driven in a small space, both with like the living learning communities and also with the small arrangement of classes that we have, is really powerful. It's an opportunity to really get to meet people who are pushing forward in whatever they're studying, no matter what it is, be it biology, film, English and writing, and stuff like that. I think we're kind of getting the most driven people from all of these different places around the school, and I think that's awesome. There could be any of several things that I want to do. So part of the whole being a self-starter, finding your own path. I'm an animation major, computer science minor, so I'm definitely trying to get into games. As an animator, that's like my main projected career path, is to apply to studios and hopefully pick up a job somewhere. Might be moving to the Bay, might be staying here, might be going to Texas, you know. But also I'm taking a class right now called music supervision, which is about like placement of music, even soundtrack and score and stuff in visual media, so advertisements, movies, TV, video games, and that sounds really fun. I love music. You can tell I'm in a band. So that's something that I'm looking into. Really, I guess if I had to sum that all up in one thing, is just find a job. Find a job either in music or something in animation, I guess, are my post-grad plans.